Hey everyone, this is Crystal from ShakeOffTheShackles.com. I wanted to talk to you today about something that's just been sitting in my spirit for the past couple days. As you all know, I am a nursing student and I have about a year left of school. And so right now we're studying cancer, how it's formed in the body, why it's formed, what it does, and how to treat it. So while I was sitting taking notes about cancer, I got a really cool parallel. I believe that the Lord just kind of dropped down in me about what can happen in our actual body and then what can happen in the body of Christ. So cancer is actually starts out as a normal cell in your body. After repeated exposure to toxic things, it causes multiplication, and when it multiplies at a rapid rate, things get screwed up. The DNA gets screwed up. It doesn't replicate itself correctly, and once it gets into your bloodstream and spreads throughout the body, all kinds of awful things can happen. So maybe you're already picking up on the parallel that I feel like the Lord was showing me, but in our walk with Christ, we can be exposed to so many things that are toxic to us, whether it be music we listen to or entertainment that we choose, or people that we even choose to be around. You know, these things, after repeated exposure, can really pull us to the left or to the right. And so as we're walking on this straight and narrow path, there are these things that we can come in contact with, just like your cell comes in contact with these toxic things to it and causes it to go haywire. The same kind of thing can happen in our spiritual life. And there are also things around these cancer cells that encourage the cell to actually continue to grow and multiply. They're called promoters. So in our life, in our walk, who do we have around us that doesn't promote us to the Lord, but actually pulls us again to the left or to the right, or tells us, oh, girl, I'm sorry, but that's just not going to work, or oh, girl, that Bible thing just don't work anymore, or man, that's too old school for me. What kind of people do we have around us that we're surrounding ourselves with that are feeding all of this toxic thoughts and things into our mind for us to meditate on every single day? So what I had to do for myself is look at, who am I surrounding myself with? What am I letting pour into my ears and in through my eyes? I need to check my entertainment, my music, my friends, what I'm doing in my leisure time, and how is that pushing me towards the Father or pulling me away? And I'm not saying that you need to totally cut off unbelievers from your life and delete them on Facebook and don't look at them when you walk down the hallway. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you need to check yourself and see, who are you letting influence your thoughts? We need to have people in our life that don't necessarily believe the way that we do, because we have to be a light. And if we totally remove ourselves from the darkness, then what benefit are we? But you do need to check your close circle around you and see who these people are. See what your entertainment looks like. Is it pushing you to the Father? Is it becoming so toxic to you that it's becoming like a cancer? And also, let's look inwardly. Let's check ourselves. Are we uplifting others? Are we pushing people to the Father? Can people look at us and say, oh, that's someone that I want to go to when I need help. That's someone who's going to encourage me. I'm preaching to the choir here. There are so many things in my life that I need to work on. But the good news is I'm a work in progress. And the Lord hasn't given up on me, and He's not going to give up on you either. So this is just a challenge for me and you to look around us and see what kind of toxins we're letting into our life and our walk with the Lord that could become a cancer to our relationship with the Father. And how are we promoting others? Are we doing it the correct way, and are we being a light? Or are we fall into that category that promotes negativity and promotes people a lifestyle to pull away from the Father? So, like I said, preaching to the choir here, but I wanted to talk to you guys today and just tell you what the Lord's been dealing with me about, and encourage you to pray and look inwardly and look around us and see what's influencing us. So until next time, I'm your partner in battle.